Do you actually make your own choices? Or are you just following a script written by your brain, your past, and the universe itself? You chose to watch this video, right? Or did your habits, your curiosity, maybe even the algorithm decide for you before you realized it? Let's test something. Right now, pick a number between 1 and 10. Got it? Now ask yourself, why that number? Did it just pop into your head? Or did something, a memory, a shape, a pattern, nudge it there? That's the trap. Most of the time, we don't actually choose our thoughts. We just notice them. Now imagine this. Scientists have literally watched brains make decisions before people realize they've made them. In one famous study, people were told to press a button whenever they felt like it. They said, okay, now I've decided. But brain scans showed the decision started cooking a full 7 seconds earlier. That's not intuition. That's your brain moving before your self gets the memo. So if your brain fires the signal before you feel like you chose, who's actually in charge here? And that's just the beginning. You didn't choose your genetics. You didn't choose your childhood, your environment, your fears, or your first language, yet those things shape what you believe, what you want, what you think is you. Your taste in music, your morals, your favorite cereal, it's all a cocktail of everything that came before. If all your preferences are based on experiences you didn't pick, are your choices really yours? But before you throw your hands up and declare yourself a puppet, let's go deeper. There's a reason this question has tortured philosophers for centuries. Some say life is a giant chain of cause and effect. Every decision is a reaction to something else. You hit play on this video because something else made you curious. And that curiosity, it came from something else too. It's like dominoes. One falls, the rest follow. That's determinism. And if it's true, then every single move you've ever made was inevitable. Like a movie you're just watching in real time. But others say, hold up, that doesn't feel right. Because sometimes you do stop and reflect. You change your mind. You resist temptation. You say, I'm not going to do what I usually do. That feels like freedom. So maybe free will isn't about breaking the chain. Maybe it's about knowing the chain exists and pulling on it anyway. There's a middle ground idea called compatibilism. It says, yeah, maybe the universe runs on cause and effect, but as long as you are the cause, as long as you're acting based on your own thoughts, desires, and reasons, you're still free. But wait, what if those desires were programmed into you too? What if your reasons aren't really yours at all? Now, we're in the rabbit hole. But here's something wild. People who believe in free will, even if it's fake, tend to work harder, take more responsibility, and live with more purpose. People who believe they don't have control, they're more likely to give up, lie, cheat, or blame others. So maybe free will isn't about physics. Maybe it's about function. Maybe the belief itself shapes how we act. And maybe that's what matters, because here's what's real. You're not a robot. You have awareness. You can pause. You can question your instincts, and in that tiny space, but between impulse and action, something powerful lives. That space is where you choose to stay calm when you're angry, where you choose to be kind when no one's watching. It's where you break your own patterns. That space feels like free will. Maybe it's not total control, but it's something. And your brain isn't fixed. It rewires. That's called neuroplasticity. Every time you make a different choice, not the automatic one, but a conscious one, your brain changes. It literally remaps itself. That means you can become someone new by how you act today, even if you weren't free yesterday. Maybe free will isn't a switch. Maybe it's a muscle. Weak at first, but stronger every time you use it. So, do we really have free will? Here's the weird answer. Maybe not in the purest, cleanest way, but maybe free will isn't about escaping every influence. Maybe it's about realizing they exist and pushing back anyway. Maybe it's not about being perfectly free, but being consciously human. And that might be more powerful than total freedom ever could be.